Hello, my name's Dave, and I'd like to share something that is helping me to deal with the ups and downs of life in this time. To look for what God is doing in the moment, to discern it and to engage with it in a positive way, however life is going. I don't always just want to be looking ahead to what's coming next, perhaps to the easier time, but I want to be more fully engaged with God in the moment. Help in this for me came through C.S. Lewis' Screwtape Letters. It's an unusual form for a Christian book. If you don't know it, it's a series of fictional letters advising a junior demon how to keep people from the enemy, that is Jesus, and how to work against humanity and especially Jesus' followers, Christians. It certainly helps in understanding the spiritual battle that we're in, but part of the advice also includes insight into the focus Jesus wants for humanity. C.S. Lewis writes, he would have them continually meditating on their eternal union with, or their separation from himself, or else obeying the present voice of conscience, bearing the present cross, receiving the present grace, giving thanks for the present pleasure. So I'd like to share about those four things that Jesus would have us do in the moment. The first one, obey the present voice of conscience. The second, bear the present cross. The third, receive the present grace. And the fourth, give thanks for the present pleasure. Let's spend a few moments to look at each one and see how it helps us engage in a positive way. So first of all, obey the present voice of conscience. So as you walk, as you do the dishes, as you sit and have your coffee, ask Jesus, what do you want of me? I'm yours, ready to focus on you, ready for whatever you have for me to do, any way that you'd have me bless others. Today, when I asked that question, it was to be thankful, and I found that transforming my attitude. What is the present voice of conscience for you to obey? Second thing, bear the present cross. There might be a really difficult situation for you to bear just now. It might be part of just being on this world that is broken and groaning as it waits for redemption. Or it might be more specifically suffering as we follow in the way of Jesus, perhaps for choosing Jesus' way of reconciliation and the painful process that sometimes has to be worked through. Seeing situations this way helps connect us with the one who carried his cross, bore it to death, and rose again, giving hope to all who follow him. So is there a situation that you need to see as a cross to bear today? Thirdly, receive the present grace. I wonder in what way God is giving grace to you today, maybe through the help of another, or a word of encouragement that he's speaking to you, or his action in your circumstances. What is the present grace that God is giving you to help in this time? And fourthly and lastly, give thanks for the present pleasure. I remember on a difficult home working day, sitting out in a cold garden for a coffee break, and then the sun came out, and together with a hot coffee began to warm me through. I suddenly realised this is a pleasure God's giving me to enjoy. And recognising it and thanking him for it multiplied my enjoyment of that moment. So look out for the pleasure God is giving you to bring you back again to thankfulness today. Let me pray for us. So Father, thank you. Help us to be aware of what you are doing in the moments of our day today. Help us to engage with you and to grow in our friendship with you. Help us to obey the present voice of conscience. Help us to bear the present cross. Help us to receive the present grace. and help us to give thanks for the present pleasure. God bless you.